Hi to all the viewers of KVTV.
You're tuned on to KV Television.
Kelly Village.
KVTV.
KVTV.
KVTV, you don't know where to go.
Kelly Village.
KVTV.
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 KVTV. KVTV. KVTV. Hey!
It's not alleged, it's a fact. You'll make it.
Hi guys, my name is Khadijah. This is KVTV and tonight we're at Red Runway.
Carib Great Race 2013. It's back. Well, this morning's preparation started since last night. Well, because of the fact that we are starting with a 2-minute penalty, 2 minutes past 8 behind the main boats, we would like some moderate conditions out there. We don't want it too calm. Any nerves at all?
Welcome to KVTV. I'm your host, Giselle Aguilera.
Hi, and I'm your host Khadijah. We're here at
Red Runway.
We just got word that Robert Cadiz might have rolled, so the stage is on lockdown at the moment.
We're here with Dwayne, Trinidad, and Farmer Brown in the back. What position are you in?
I think we're leading the rally right now.
Hey, let me just start off by saying happy 51st Independence Day to you, Trinidad and Tobago. Tonight is all about red. Trust me, it's all about red. And the reason why I'm saying that is because tonight we're at the Center of Excellence in Macoya for Red Runway. As you can see behind me, the event has already started and we're gonna just have a good time, you know. Basically, just sit back, look at the models, get some interviews, see what's gonna happen next. But you have to keep it locked to KVTV to get all the details. Hi guys, so we have here with us Terrence. Terrence is basically one of the committee members of the Red Runway event. Tell me, Terrence, how has your work been with the Red Runway thus far?
Very exciting, stressful at times, especially when I was working with the kids. Uncle, uncle. But it was fun, exciting, new faces, some willing, both adults and kids willing. They were fun, excited. It was good. My experience was good.
Alright, that's good. So, what exactly do you do?
Well, with me, what it is I was doing was helping the adults work on their poses, their smiles. Don't grin, but smile with the eyes. Yes, know how to walk, posture, and those different things.
Alright, so this is your first year, second year, sixth year? Second year.
Yes.
So, how has the experience been for you personally?
Good, because I always wanted to get into the whole dealing with models and working on posture, because especially in Trinidad, posture and all those proper etiquette, not here. So working with them and getting it with a start, it's been good for me. It's exciting.
So other than the typical runway and posing for the photos, what other things do you teach the children and the rest of the people participating in the event?
Never say yeah, yes. I say excuse me. Yes. So that's with me. I want to get the proper everything, the proper speech, everything. I want to get that the whole package you're getting. So you get a proper model when they finish here.
Now we have with us Dale. Dale is actually one of the executive producers of Red Runway. So Dale, tell me exactly, what is Red Runway about? How many years have you guys been in existence? What is your work experience like? Just give me all the details.
Well, first of all, we have been around for, this is our 6th year actually. Well, the whole concept behind Red Runway is that we would like to expose new models and new designers from Trinidad and Tobago. So we're trying to promote local fashion actually.
Right.
But with the work, it's a lot of work, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of sacrifice, and well, we haven't gotten it perfect as yet, but we're still trying every year.
Right. So I understand you guys actually expose photographers as well, and the designers. So it's not exactly only about the models, right?
Well, we started off with just the models and the designers, but we started to expose new photographers. Next year, we're actually thinking about bringing on and trying to expose new makeup artists as well.
Right. That's a very good idea. So makeup artists, probably accessories.
Yeah, well, actually, a couple of years back, we had a lady who was doing handcraft made jewelry, and she was featured in Red Runway.
Okay, that's good stuff. So the work experience, exactly. I mean, the photo shoots, tell me about the behind the scenes, dealing with the models on a daily basis.
Well, dealing with models are just like dealing with anybody else. Everybody has a different personality. Some people you have to baby, some people could take directions straightforward. Some people you have to coach into it. Some people are shy, you have to bring them out of their shell.
Yeah.
And well, the work experience, well, behind the scenes, everything is very hectic because basically everything is time. You must have to get on time because we basically, when we rent a hall is from 8 to 5, so basically, from 5 to 8, sorry. So basically we have to start practice at 5, we have to end at 8.
Alright, so everything is pretty timed, everything is precise. So I mean, you ever feel like giving up sometimes, like you just can't deal with this show anymore? Tell Karen, handle this by yourself. I can't deal with this anymore. You ever feel like that at all?
Actually, no. I mean, I think everybody has a time, well, when they wake up or when they're in their silent, private moments that they say, oh, well, you know that they don't want to do it, but then, you know, you have to talk yourself out to it because it's your dream and you will never ever forgive yourself if you give up on your dream. Never.
True. So, how is this personally benefiting you?
Personally, well, Kieran and myself, we really have, well, it's really kind of patriotism that we find that when we look at people, they wear a lot of stuff from America, from Europe, and there are a lot of good designers that design clothes here locally. Because I mean, a local tailor actually made my blazer that I'm wearing tonight. So.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Nah, he isn't here tonight.
Well, that's good. So I mean, apart from the personal benefits, how is it financially exactly? I mean, are you guys really rewarded after this experience, or is it really just a personal, passionate sacrifice and, you know?
Well, as I said,
no financial benefits.
Well, as I said, this is the 6th year, and as they say, no company doesn't really see any real rewards after 5 years. So hopefully, is a working process. We really hope that some major sponsors will get behind us and see what it is we're trying to do for the country and really get behind us so that we will start some funding out of our own pocket and we can actually get some funding, some help, so we can actually make sure bigger and better. The money is I mean, everything is always economical, but it's not really about the money. Well, at least with me, it's not really about the money, but obviously you would like to get some kind of financial reward after the show. Yeah,
that's true. So as far as sponsors, you guys have anybody on board at the moment?
We only have one makeup company that is our official sponsor right now.
So how are you guys progressing with respect to getting more sponsors? Is it looking bright? Is the future looking bright for Red Runway?
Well, the future is looking bright because we actually invited a couple of people that we would like to approach with sponsorship next year. So we invite them to see the show this year. Yeah. The Minister of Culture is actually in the audience. So
wow, that's good.
So hopefully, if he sees the show and he understands what we're trying to do, maybe he could, we could convince him to, give us some funding. So at least we could do it a little bigger and better.
So who are you here to support tonight?
My best friend Anastasia.
Woo! Alright, Anastasia, did she model us, yeah?
No.
No, she didn't. Alright, cool. So how is it so far? You enjoying it?
Yes, it's great.
Alright, you think you'll wear any of the designs that you saw tonight?
Yes.
You would? Alright, cool. Which ones do you like so far? You remember any of them?
I think Candy's what just passed, yeah.
So we have with us here a very special person. Her name is Nicola.
Hello.
She's actually one of the photographers here, and guess what? She's not from Trinidad. They flew in last night for this event itself. So So that should just tell you the magnitude of this event. So tell me exactly, why did you choose this event to fly in and take pictures of?
Well, as a Trinidadian, I am a Trinidadian. I live abroad now, California. And as a Trinidadian, we always support our own. We always come back home to support our own. And Red Runway is a show that has grown. It started off very small and it has grown. And we want to help it grow by showing the photos internationally. These photos from this event will be displayed on our international website to give Trinidad coverage, to give the local designers some more international support. That's why we chose to cover this event. It's well known and well talked about on the plane last night. We're hearing people talking about Red Runway, you know, so we had to be here.
All right, that makes sense. So what's the name of your photography agency?
We are Photo Sophistry. You can find us at www.photosophistry.com. Photosophistry.com.
So I'm looking at your figure right now, and I'm looking at your outfits, and I realize that all you're really missing is your red. What happened to the red? I mean, it's Independence.
I had a red jacket, but it was so hot I have it on my seat. But I do have a little red blazer to bring everything together. I mean, I'm repping Trinidad all the way. Trinidad and Tobago.
Right now, it's intermission, and we have with us Kanisha.
Yes.
Tell me about your experience with Red Runway thus far.
So far, the experience has been really great, very interesting and worthwhile.
All right. So, what have you learned?
Just basic walkthroughs, different ways to pose, the basic stuff that you need to know as a model. It's been really great.
So, the training process was how long exactly?
It was about a month or two.
So, I mean, you modeled. What designers did you model for?
I modeled for Kizzy, Anthony Red Designs, Candies, and I have a few to model for after, actually.
Right. So your experience working with these designers has been good?
Yes, it has been really.
All right. So, I mean, with respect to pushing your career further, is it just a hobby, or you really take this really seriously?
It's a hobby, but I believe that I can push it further than that.
Alright, so we have a male model with us. His name is Shane. Shane, tell me, what was your experience like so far?
It was a lot of fun. I learned a lot of new things. I know how to socialize and everything more. You know, a lot of people here. The experiences is like top of the line, because I mean, Red Runway, as far as I know about, is they make you more knowledgeable about the whole model life. You know, so I would say I learned a lot, and I would advise anybody to get into the whole Red Runway.
Where are you from in Trinidad?
Sunny Grande.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, you would train on what days exactly?
Most likely would be Wednesdays and Saturdays. But when it came down to the casting, it would usually be on a Friday.
So you have people supporting you here tonight, friends, family, in the crowd?
Yeah, I have a few friends.
All right, that's good. So, I mean, did you model as yet?
No, I didn't go in as yet.
Oh, you're going into the second half? Okay, all right, cool. We're looking forward to seeing what you're gonna be wearing. I mean, who are you modeling for though? Which designer?
I'm usually doing a Cocoa Velvet. I'm waiting on Christopher Nathan to be ready.
Can you give us a little sneak peek or a little idea of what it might be like?
I would love to, but not right now.
We really have to wait?
Yeah, you have to wait to see the surprises.
Alright guys, so we have one of the spectators. Her name is Marissa.
Actually, kids are modeling.
Nice. How old are they?
They're 9 and 10.
Really? So they modeled already then?
Yes, they've modeled the first part of the designer wear, and they're due to model the second part of the segments, I guess, after the intermission.
Right.
So I'm waiting patiently.
Nice, nice. So how was your experience as a mom watching your kids do this whole thing?
Actually, it's pretty exciting looking at them, because actually this is their first time actually doing a runway presentation. So I could have seen that they were very nervous in the beginning, but they pulled it off quite nicely.
This was like a little summer away from school project that they were working on.
Well, actually, it was just something that they got involved in by the way, because we saw the flyer at the grocery. and they're like, "Mommy, let's get involved. Can we go? Can we go?" And I mean, it's been a pretty exciting experience for me, and seeing them actually doing this. Actually, from my experience, I was a model for mailing in my past.
Nice.
So
we could tell. You're still looking good. Don't worry.
And after 4 kids, right?
All right, guys. So we're still backstage. We're lucky enough to find some of the models here right now. We have Khadijah. Hi, Khadijah. How was the experience so far?
It was really nice. I mean, I liked working with Karen and the crew. In the beginning, I was a little bit shaky, about my walk and confidence and stuff. But as the time progressed, you got that confidence, and they really encouraged us to push, and so it was really good.
So you participated in the photo shoots?
Yes, I did the normal studio shoot. I didn't get a chance to do the beach shoot.
Okay, so how was that experience for you?
It was exciting,
So it's the first time you was doing that?
Yes, first time I ever.
It's the first time you're doing any kind of modeling on the whole?
Yeah, because I usually perform because I'm an actor, but I really like media and stuff, so I really decided, let me try the modeling.
Alright, so I mean, can we look forward to seeing you for the next Red Runway?
Hopefully, yes, I would say so.
Are you going to be modeling in the second half?
No, I was only in the first half. So, but I hope I will be in the grand finale.
Alright, she'll be in the grand finale, so we're going to look out for Khadijah at the grand finale. KVTV, we're still backstage. You're going to probably find some more people to interview. Alright guys, so we're still backstage. We have with us one of the designers. He is a designer of the company called William M. and Company.
William M. and Company.
Alright. You want to give us some details?
It's an online shopping company. You place orders, you get stuff delivered. We also do custom work. We cater for the young at heart, people who want to look fashionable, who want to outstand, who want to look sexy. I did a male line of 10 pieces, strictly male. I'm trying to bring something new to the industry, so that's what it's all about.
So as far as purchasing your designs, how does that work exactly?
Well, it's you place an order, you pay a down payment as usual, and it takes a week to get it done. Come in, we have a meeting, take the measurements, and you get it done perfect.
So what are your price ranges like?
The price range is like between $300 to $600.
Okay, that would be for like an entire outfit, or?
That would be for like pieces, but an entire look would run up to about $1,000.
Wow, pretty pricey, but I'm sure they look good, so it's worth the money, right?
Well, people said it looks good, they love it, they congratulate me. I was walking up and down, getting stuff done, and it was walking up to me and like, it's good stuff.
Alright, so, I mean, you're based in Trinidad?
Yes, I'm based in Trinidad, St. Augustine.
Right.
As I said, it's an online store, so you come online, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you see everything, and you just, go through and,
So, with respect to moving forward into international, regional, how you think your future looks?
I would let okay, I would say I would let God be my guide, because I put him first in everything I do. So I don't know what the future holds. I just try my best to bring my designs to life, and I'll let the people decide, and I'll let God see me through.
All right, that's good. So you want to just give us a little bit of information as to, Facebook, Twitter, how people can contact you to see your design?
You could, okay, I have a business card here, William M. and Company. You could look me up on Instagram at William100, Twitter, William M. CO, and Facebook, William M. and CO.
All right, so there you have it from William M. and Company. Go ahead, check out the designs. Tell me what you think and hit them up. Let them know. I mean, 600, 300, you can afford that. Alright guys, so finally we have come to the end of the show right now, and we finally have with us here Kieran Board. He is the most important person whenever you hear Red Runway associated with this guy right here. He is the man to know. So Kieran, tell me, how was the experience?
It was great. Busy, but great.
Right. This is the 6th year of Red Runway.
Yes.
So, I mean, with respect to sponsors and people, you know, wanting to work with you all in the future, how is that going?
It's going pretty well. People are seeing the progress of the show, and they're seeing a lot of, well, they see full audiences. We had over 2,000 people here again. So they see people interested in fashion, and they see the production as being a great production. So we get a lot of support now.
Right, and I heard that the Minister of Culture was here tonight.
Yes, he was. So
you think you got a response from him yet?
Well, actually, he was invited so that he could come and see the production that we've been doing, because we don't have any government support. Right. So maybe that will change for the future shows.
Right. So I mean, with respect to the process, how is it exactly? I mean, hard work obviously, but a little bit more details as to what it intakes.
Well, Red Runway is not about just the production at the end. Right. Red Runway is something that we do over a few months, because we take in models from since April. Right. And we've been training them. It's a program that we have in place every year. We train over 500 models this year, but we cut it down to 100 to participate in the final show. Right. So, and this year we also had children, about 100 children, I believe. So it's a long process, because we do shoots with the models, we do training sessions, workshops, and it's all for free as well. The workshops and the training are free. So it's a task, but it is what we need to do to develop the fashion industry and get more people out there and more people exposed.
Right. So I mean, with respect to expanding, I know you all do more than right now, you do the photography. What else do you have in store for Red Runway in the future?
Well, to be honest, we haven't reached our goals in terms of establishing the event on a wide scale enough. So we're still trying to perfect that and get it out there to Trinidad and Tobago. Because despite it having 2,000 seats here filled, you may walk up to somebody and they may not even know about Red Runway still. As opposed to, you know, Soca Monarch, everyone in Trinidad and Tobago knows that. So that's the level I'm trying to make the event reach, so that everyone knows about this big fashion event that we have annually.
Alright, so I mean, with respect to other branches, as in, you know, probably accessories and, you know, teaching people different aspects other than just modeling, you looking into those things as well?
What we're looking to do expand next year with is bringing in, as we train new models, we bring in new designers. Next year we're trying to put in a training program for new makeup artists and new photographers as well. So we will bring in professional people to train them, just as we did with the models and the designers, where the designers got a training and the models got a lot of training. So that's the type of program in terms of expansion is what we're going to do with Red Runway. So it's going to become a whole kind of school that we do annually, but not a set program, but we try to develop it, and that's what we're developing now for next year. That's what we're adding to it. New photographers who will be teaching over the 3 to 4 month period, as well as new makeup artists. The makeup artists themselves would partake in the end show, where they would do the makeup for the. So we would give them everything they need, teach them, give them practice, and at the end they would showcase what they have, and they can use that in the future to open their own brand. Right. So that's their own after that.
So with respect to working with the models and interaction with them, how is that experience for you?
Well, the models are very grateful for everything that we do for them. At the end of the day, it's a great experience for them. I don't know if you interviewed any of them and spoke to them. They love the experience, they love the exposure, and they love the show. They want to be in the spotlight. We give them, we take girls who don't even know how to walk in heels to girls who are walking on the runway professionally. So for them, it's like, I got this, and it's such a great experience. So I'm always approached with appreciation from them. So it's good for me.
So I mean, you work with younger kids as well. What is the feedback from their parents?
Well, the parents of the children always anxious for me when I deal with them, because they always have a million questions. But that's expected. But as I said, they all came out here for the 100 children. They all brought them. They bring them every rehearsal. So they want to start. They're interested in fashion as well, and they would like to see their children grow in this industry. So it has been overwhelming. We had to turn away a lot of children as well this year too, because we couldn't accommodate so many children. What we, as you asked before previously, what is the expansion? We are actually looking to do a children show in April. So I actually forgot that. So we're doing a children show in April because it has been so much responses with respect to the children, and they get youth starting off from earlier as opposed to the 15 and over. Now we have children from 4, so they get an introduction to the fashion world from early.
So I mean, what do you think is your what is your most proud moment in this whole Red Runway experience? What makes you the happiest?
What makes me the happiest is the appreciation of the models, to be honest, and the attendance. Once I see people come in, then I know that I'm doing something right. That for me, that's my greatest achievement thus far. When I see that 2,000 people seated in here, first I thought I was like looking a little scanty, but Trinidadians always come late. So I was like, when I left and came back, and it was full. So that was my moment, knowing that the full attendance was rammed out. I was glad. So that was and the appreciation from the models as well.
Alright, so I mean, in closing now, what would be the last set of messages you'd want to send out to people about Red Runway for future Red Runways to come? What could we look forward to? What message do you want to send out basically?
Well, for anyone interested in Red Runway, the castle will be in April, and I expect that the numbers are going to be twice as much as this year. So come out in the numbers. We always expanding, and we always take on new people and encourage them to start. And the training is free. The workshops are free of charge. So it's no cost to you. You just have to make the effort to want to learn.
Alright guys, so now we're at the end of Red Runway 2013. It has been a great experience. I loved all the designs. Designs were awesome. They were great. We spoke to the designers, we spoke to Kieran, we spoke to all the important people of this event. It was really a great experience on Independence Night. I mean, I kind of regret not being able to see the fireworks, but it's okay. I appreciate this event, and I think it was worth missing the fireworks for. So it's all good. I'm Khadijah. This is KVTV. Join us next time. You don't know where we might be next. Keep it locked.